All right, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. If you've been following any of these ladies on Facebook, you've been seeing their fabulous, fun posts around the hashtag dance. Let us know where you're watching us from. Drop down in the comments what city and state you're watching us from. And so we are going to reveal the quote around that hashtag dance, and it is, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. And that is by Vivian Greene. Over to you, Coach Kiwi.
Thank you, Dana. What a great introduction. And it's so nice to be here with y'all and on Noelle's Facebook page. So say hey to all the friends watching. We're super excited to reveal this quote and hashtag for you this week. The stories were incredible. We had so much fun. And I want to just go first to Nancy Conway. She's in California. I like to share where people are from because we come together from all over the world here because of online. And I'm so excited for that. All right, Nancy, what did this quote mean to you in the hashtag this week? Hashtag dance.
Evening, everybody. Thanks for having me on, Nicole, or Noelle. Sorry. This one was kind of difficult. I kept rereading it and knowing, but I think that for me it meant just because it's storming in your world don't mean you need to give up. Just keep going and know whatever it is that you're going through, it's not the end of the world. It's not gonna, your rain, your storm will end. Just keep going and you'll get through anything. I think it was being uplifted to me because some people can't stop and just have a pity party. You got to just get up and dance and get going and move. And I think that that's where it was with me. So back to you, Kibi.
Yeah, I agree because life goes on and it will pass. I love that. Thank you, Nancy. All right, we're going next to Mrs. Kathy. Kathy from Kansas, all yours.
All right. So I just want to tell you this was kind of tough for me because Baptists do not dance. But then you find out that everything in life is a dance. And whether it's storming or anything, there's a series of steps that you're going to take. And that series of steps, with or without music, is going to be a dance, and you're going to come right back out of it. So back to you, Kibi.
Love it, love it. Yeah, so funny. And when I'm around my kids, they're like, don't dance. Don't even try. So I've got a little story to share if I can later, but about dancing. Thank you, Kathy, for sharing. Okay, now we're going to New Jersey. Share hashtag dance with us, Rachel.
Sure. I love this quote. I think it's just such a great reminder, especially when you are going through certain things. I mean, this week I have a doctor's appointment every single day this week. And I found out some crazy news about my health yesterday, and I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. But it was such a great reminder to know that, you can find happiness and relief in any situation. It's just a choice, really. There's people that are suffering in the craziest situations in other parts of the world, and they manage to find happiness and joy even in those crazy circumstances. So, and then the last thing is that when you dance, there's no such thing as dancing and depression. They don't go hand in hand. So if you ever find yourself really sad and really depressed, just put on some good tunes that you want to dance to and just make yourself dance. It's impossible not to be happy and dance. It's just impossible. So back to you, Kibi.
Yeah, and if you go through Rachel's stories, I'm sure you'll find her dancing somewhere. Either her or her kids are always dancing and they have music on. So I love that. Thank you, Rachel. All right, now we're going back to Tennessee, but really kind of / California, Tennessee, like a hybrid. So we're going back to Noelle. And Noelle, tell us about hashtag dance and what this quote meant to you.
Oh, thank you. I love this one. What it meant to me was it brought up, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, where I was given this as a little, a decoration for our house. And it had meaning to me from the people I was getting it from and why I was getting it. So I have loved that quote. So I was glad that Dawn brought it to us. Dance was an awesome one for people's stories. I had so much fun watching everybody's stories this week. And when Kiwi compiled them this morning, I was just blown away by what everyone is doing and how it inspires them, because we even have a man in our class who, oh, excuse me, sorry for the noise. Somehow those all came back up and on today, even though I didn't change the setting. That, and I just lost my train of thought. Get me back.
A man in the class. I got to hear this.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I had to tell my husband about him because, you know, he's just a real manly man, and his stories on dance were just fabulous. I was sharing them with people. I'm like, you got to look at this. He had like Dance of the Wild, you know, with some sea creatures he'd seen in Florida or something. It was just awesome. So, well, dance, we talked about last night as well. And we found out that Kiwi loves to line dance. And so this morning I decided to try Electric Slide to a really fast-paced song. And I realized how much dancing is a workout. Because I was like, I'm going to master this and take it to Kiwi and show her. But Nicole and I have danced together before to 80s music. I was already wiped out, exhausted, and she said, come on, we're going to this party. And so we had so much fun. I love what Rachel just said about dance and depression don't exist at the same time. That is awesome. I love it. And I'm going to use that one. So, you know, today's a tough day around here in Nashville. A lot of energy, a lot of big energy here today going on. And so, you know, a couple people lost the places that they love to dance in. So I just want them to get their dance back quickly. So back to you, Kiwi.
Thank you, Val, for sharing. Yes, I did line dance back in the day. I told Noelle if I tried today, I might pull my back out, but we will go for it. We will try to do that at our next event that we're all together at, so for sure. Okay, so now we're going all the way to Saskatchewan, Canada. And I cannot wait to hear from this lady because she truly dances through the pain. Because she showed up today, and I'll let her tell you. But anyway, Carmen, what does this mean for you today?
Well, it's been a fun week, and it ended today. I kind of hurt myself last week, but didn't really think anything of it, and it hasn't really gotten better. So I thought, well, I should go to the doctor. And my dancing kind of stopped. I got crutches. So, hey, and you gals should, and everybody in the audience should know that trying to do crutches in the snow in Saskatchewan, yeah, that's fun.
Oh my goodness.
But it's been a great week of posting. You know, even sometimes we go through kind of a block about what to post and things that come up in our lives, and we're just kind of at a loss for what to post and how to post, and doing these stories and doing the hashtags and having a topic every week has been truly inspiring by the group, as well as inspiring because it gives you something to focus on, because we have a hashtag every week. And I love dance. Yeah, I was excited with it. It gave me chills. But yeah, dancing once the crutches are gone. Thanks. Back to you.
You showed up dancing tonight with the crutches, so you just showed that you can overcome. And like Rachel said, it really is a choice to choose happiness. And I love your positive approach. Well, at least I'm off a couple days now. So I just love your attitude and always positive, Carmen. Just love it. All right, we're going back to California. Miss Dana, what does hashtag dance mean for you?
Wow. Well, I was excited when I saw the hashtag. I didn't pay attention to the quote at first, and I'm like, oh, dance. I love dance. And, Yeah, so I love to dance. I just love music. I can be in a foul mood, have a bad day at work, and my husband even knows, okay, turn on the music, and he'll even poke around the corner, and there I am dancing. I'm just dancing. It just changes the whole atmosphere, the whole aura, my whole environment. I love music. I'm like Nicole. If I'm in the grocery store and Michael Jackson or some good music comes on, I'm down in the hallway just dancing, down the aisleway, just dancing. And one of my posts, one of my friends, my childhood friends, I went to school with her. We've known each other since kindergarten. And she responded on one of my posts and says, Dana, I remember when you were in second and third grade or something around there that you won a dance contest. And I'm like, oh, that's right. She remembered the song, Hollywood Swinging. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that. But yeah, our family, we love to dance. We're always dancing, turning on music, and just having a good time. It relieves stress and just brings in great energy. So back to you, Coach Kiwi.
I agree. I agree. And I said that I would share a little story if it pertained, and I want to piggyback off you because my story I shared about dance in the last reveal was about my kids. And when they have a bad day or it's usually Monday. When they come home from school and they got all this stuff they got to do, it's not the funnest day. So I always turn that frown upside down to a smile by flossing. So I'll start doing my floss, which is not the floss in their eyes, okay? But it's my version. And so I love that because dance is really universal. It's a language we can laugh, we can have fun together, just like Noelle was sharing with the 80s dancing. We don't have to do it right. We don't have to look a certain way. Even our kids are like, Mom, please don't dance. But at the end of the day, they laugh and then they ask me to do it again. Then they get it on video. So it's just a lot of fun. And you're right, Dana. It's just a way to have fun with family sometimes when we're dancing. So good stuff. All right, now we're going to South Carolina. And Crazy Cat, what does #dance mean to you this week?
I love this quote because I love storms. I absolutely love them. And I'm always like putting pictures of videos of when it storms in the summertime. I get really excited. So I always dance when it rains. And I can't dance either. I've tried to do the floss with Maisie and it's like a complete bust, a flop. I can only do half of the floss. I'm like a half flosser. It's really sad. But I love all the creativity this week. And just to plug the class, I just thought it was absolutely amazing. I was around the world in the Maldives and posted some pretty pictures of that, but I was able to keep going with my stories because you guys had supersonic creativity and I just reshared and loved on a lot of people. And I just love checking everything out. So thank you guys. And that's back to you.
Yeah. So two things. One, we could definitely throw our hip out if we even tried to do the floss the way they do it. But Kat and I have definitely gotten lessons from Maisie, and I don't know if it's just you get maybe after 25, you probably can't floss. Our bones aren't made for it. But anyway, we try. And then also, yes, it's been such a pleasure seeing all your videos and stuff in another, way in another country in the Maldives, a beautiful place. And then you factor it into your stories and you've been able to work from anywhere. And I love how you shared that, Kat. So thank you. Okay, so we're going back to California to wrap it up and close it down. Thank you, everybody, for your time tonight and for watching. And make sure if you want any information for this class story sale that you reach out to Noelle or anybody on the panel for that matter. We'll get you some details. And Nicole, it's all yours to close us up.
Well, thanks so much for interviewing tonight and Noelle for hosting. Thank you so much. And everybody who had such a great humorous thing to say, some serious but not so serious. It's like this dancing bit this week has really kind of lifted up everyone's spirits. We haven't laughed this much on reveals in quite a long time, which has been so much fun to watch. So we've got kind of a lot of themes going on here, and you kind of have to resonate here. This is what we do in Story Cell, is make everybody laugh and smile and just get something amazing out of what we do. So far tonight, we've heard that we should just never give up, no matter what storms are coming your way, that life is a dance, a series of steps that just have to keep on moving forward no matter what's going on. So whatever's happening, got to take the next step. I heard that it's a reminder to just be happy no matter what storms are coming your way, no matter what kind of news you get, and that you can dance through depression. Woo! And I heard that we've all been inspired by these great stories this week. So if you're not catching us, you got to catch our stories. We have one more night. We're going to be hashtagging dance. So watch it. All right. Next up, we have someone who shared that stories has inspired her to keep going despite having an injury this week. And that is just helped her to just stay positive all the time. And this is just what that community does for her. And then we have, I can't even read my handwriting. Hold on a minute. Oh, for Pete's sake, Dana, I'm really sorry, but I know that we talked about change. We talked about dance. We talked about how when she was young, how all these cool memories came up for her and her whole family, that it changes the atmosphere in her home. Whenever there's a down moment, her husband kicks on the music and is like, "Sup, girl, let's go dance." And she's like, "Yeah, let's do it." Right? Let's do it. Then we have Kat, who shared that she actually loves storms and gets out there in the rain. And I imagine where you live, that's a cool thing to do. And that no matter where you are, you can always do stories and you can always share your life in a positive way. So thank you so much for everyone who's watching. Please drop down where you're watching from. We absolutely love to hear from you. Give these ladies some love because they stepped out of their comfort zone and are sharing just a little piece of themselves, no matter how uncomfortable they may be. So back to you, and thank you so much, Noelle.
Oh, that was so inspiring. Thanks, everyone. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Okay.
All right, y'all hang on for the next.